With Amelia Matthews, Mayu Kawaguchi. Let's go.
All right.
Any words for us?
Well, hang on, I don't think you started yet.
Via Great Yappa.
Use last names.
Yes, yeah, I'll use last names. Okay, please tell me you know some of these Victorian players.
No. But that's all right. Good. Hang on. Let me do this. I'll open up the spreadsheet. I just had it open.
Did the spreadsheets? I mean, I don't know if they updated it, but it was wrong.
G'day. My name is Ethan, and I am here with Giacomo from New South Wales Blue Bottles.
Yes, sir.
And we are here for the top of the table draw with the Victorian Leadbeaters versus New South Wales Blue Tongues. Giacomo, how do we think this game's going to go?
I think the start of this game will be very telling, particularly in their previous matchup. Victoria opted to play slow, and I think that kind of lended towards the Blue Tongues because their beaters were able to, play at a pace at which they were comfortable with, and their chasers were just capitalized on more of the shot creation, more of the opportunities that were opened up, whereas Victoria struggled a little bit in their shot selection and their shot opportunities. A couple of them went wide. So if the Victorian team come out fast, come out strong, I think that'll put the pressure on Tongues.
Yes.
Whereas if they don't, Tongues they play very well in that space between where they're just doing their thing. They can all score the quaffle. They can all make great beats.
And I feel like this beater lineup straight for that possession is going to be very, very killer.
Yeah.
Kilpatrick versus Jones. Two fantastic players. Who do you think is going to win this battle?
For the beaters?
Yeah.
I'm going to back my guy Harry Jones on this one.
Back your guy Harry Jones. We did say earlier he's a bit old. Do you think his fragile bones might let him down?
Harry, he lost it.
There it is.
That's Harry Fragile Bones for you, losing out on the bludger. And I will not be backing him in the next run.
But that's all right. No one scored. It was just getting the possession of the balls.
Yep.
Who do you think is going to be a standout player from the Victorian Leadbeaters, if you know any by name?
Now, yes, standout player. I remember Matt Tingate, big minutes. Big plays. Nathan Morton, obviously,
Yes, Nathan.
started a little rough, missed a few shots, but he's consistent.
Very.
They could have just as easily gone in. If they go in this game, there's big buckets to be had there. And also, that earlier game was still plagued with some rain and wind issues.
Oh, absolutely. And now they got that clear terrain.
Yeah, the
balls
passes
are
look
dry.
already so much better.
Yes. Oh, and
Ooh.
kept in.
And
But who's that? Brenner. That's just
Max Brenner.
recouped it. Do
Yeah,
you think he's
up
going to
to-
go solo or pass?
He might go solo here. Harry Jones looking for a beater play. Passes
Oh!
it off. Intercepted.
Oh, stolen by Morton, running the field.
And this looks like a clear.
And
yup.
he's done it. Number 61? No, number 1, the sole runner.
And this is what I want to see from Victoria.
Oh, absolutely. Harry Jones just being sandwiched like an Oreo sandwich. Unfortunately got beat.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a very, very good game, and it's going to be close in terms of the possession. It's going to be in one hand for 1 second, and then it's going to go straight into the other hand for the other.
Absolutely, yeah. Victoria with control, they're probably going to look to keep it. Very conservative defense from Victoria usually.
Speaking of defense, what do you think New South Wales A? Obviously, they're part of your friends. You guys have played together before and played against each other like earlier. What do you think is going to be their number 1 defense going against Victoria this afternoon?
I imagine it'll be a Titan. So they'll have a big body like Max Brenner or Tom Russell in front. Lockdown defense on the perimeter, making sure the passes, go where they want them to go.
Very nice.
And then obviously bludger on hoops, looking for the behind hoops, because we saw in that first game Victoria were very successful towards the later half of the game, swinging it behind and getting those opportunities back and forth.
Very nice. We also have Nicola that's just run on pitch for the Victorian Leadbeaters, the co-commentator from a previous game, here to show us what she's all about once again. Upping herself a little bit, pretty confident in her abilities. We'll see if it plays out, hoping it does, because everyone here is so talented. That's why this is State Shield. We are the best of the best in each of our respective states, showing everyone else what we're made of and why we are here and why we deserve to be here. Why do you deserve to be here, Giacomo?
Because I'm the best player in the world.
In the world?
You heard it here first. But a very rare tree defense from New South Wales A.
For those at home that don't know what a tree defense is, would you mind explaining that one?
Basically, anti-fun, anti-Quidditch, quad ball. But no, you stick your hands up and you're just trying to block shots at all costs. So yeah. might be scared of. Oh, and the shot is good though.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of their branches fell off there.
Some trees wilted, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or fortunately for the Victorians.
Fortunately for them, unfortunately for your fellow comrades.
But no, great shot.
It looks like we've also got a mix of every state reffing today with the ARs and the hoop refs. Do we actually know who the head ref is for this game?
Richard. His name is Richard
yes,
Crumley.
that's right. The Americano.
Very good. I'm a fan of Richard's refereeing.
Did he let you get away with some stuff? Oh my God!
Wow.
Jumping into a player, knocking over the hoop, still no goal.
No
All that
goal,
for nothing. Do it again. Looks like Luke might not be playing this match. He's in a completely different shirt over there in the sub box
Is that
for the
Luke
blue.
Derrick?
Yeah.
Interesting. Might be resting or could be injured.
I would bet my hinges on resting. The man doesn't ever seem to be injured. He just works through the pain by the looks of it.
Yeah. See if that impacts this game because he's a pretty key player for them.
He is. We did have him on the interview prior game. Oh, Quaffle
great
turnover.
passer, Tom Russell.
Oh,
Yeah. puts
beautiful
it through.
goal and no one to stop him. Nathan Morton, hands in the air, unbeat. Don't hurt me.
And that's one thing about, the A team, obviously. Their fundamentals are just so sound, so solid. They're not going to drop a ball, well, very rarely going to drop a ball like that. Going to convert their fast break plays. They know who to pass to, when to pass it.
Absolutely. And just coming onto the field, we now have Liv returning to the field and Raj and also Sam Chittenden, the female Sam Chittenden, not the male one from Queensland Thunderbirds, all taking the field for New South Wales right now. Doesn't look like Victoria has done many subs. They might have done one or two, but not a majority team. Do we think that fatigue is going to really impact them?
Well, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Nathan Morton took an early sub.
Yes.
Probably to rest up. He scored he got two quick ones with his team.
Yep, just like this quick run down the field now with a quick pass off
Pass back to
to
Olivia
Liv.
Coleman, and she converts.
Those
So
long
good.
limbs once again coming in handy.
Yeah. Playing against Olivia Coleman, her conversions are so good.
Yes.
Yeah, she catches it close to the hoops. It's almost guaranteed a goal. Really good at using her length and pushing with her arms the defenders away.
Absolutely. I kind of wish sometimes that we could use the hoop necks as our brooms and just run away with them when she comes to score. That way she has to catch up and still
Well,
keep going.
there are ways to knock the hoops down.
Yeah.
You didn't hear it from me though.
No.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Hearsay.
Yeah.
Victoria with the slow press right now.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nicola beating out Sam, but leaving the green bludger for... Who is that? Is that Tingett? No, that's
Oh,
not Tingett.
Ashan Abbey cleaning up.
Oh,
Just
yes.
missed. 47. Bucket.
Oh.
Solid. And this is some good Victorian quad ball, it looks like.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like it's a very close game as well. 30-20 to Victoria. Some would say it's a unlikely lead from these two teams. But in saying that, they're always underdogs.
Yeah.
They are now not the only team, or the only state with one team, I should say, because Queensland have gone from the Firehawks and the Thunderbirds just to the Thunderbirds this year. So,
Just for this year, surely.
just for this year, hopefully. So any viewers out there, whether you're in New South Wales, Victoria or Queensland, look onto your local pages, whether it is Queensland, Quad Ball Australia or anything like that, and just find out some information. Come and join. It'll be great fun. Mixed gendered sport, as we can see with all the players on the field. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can vouch for that. Yeah, it's great. I mean, one thing I love about this sport is that no matter like your fitness level, your height, whatever, like you can find a role. You
Absolutely.
can find a position.
And how long ago did you join?
I started at the end of 2022.
Yeah, so you've been here for just under 2 years now.
Yep. And I've loved every moment of it. Oh, great block by Olivia Coleman.
Oh
to
my
flex it.
goodness, and straight to Raj,
Yeah.
who's holding it like a teddy bear. Cooper's taking the left side with Liv on the wing. Ashan pushing up, trying to get that purple bludger.
Carrie Crawford looking. She's going to slow it down. She finds Raj Kapoor. Back to Carrie.
Oh, Sam just missing. Ashan getting beat out, having back to hoops. Brooms down to grab a couple of balls, back in play probably by the looks of it. Sam Chittenden up in the Victoria Leadbeaters corner. Ashan, don't know if he touched hoops or not. And then we have the purple one in the middle with, I don't know his name, and I feel absolutely terrible. But But it's a good game so far. Very close-knit, very tightly grouped.
I love that. I love my close games.
Yes. Mate, we know that, and we know that you love to have that close contact. You love just getting onto people and taking the ball from them.
Well, I didn't used to, actually. That's something I've had to work on.
Did you used to be afraid of the contact?
Well, I didn't come from a contact sport. I play basketball.
Well, there we go. So that even goes out to the viewers there. No matter what sport you've done in the past, whether it is basketball, swimming, volleyball, netball, we have the range of ex-players from those sports here who have now transitioned into quad ball.
Yep.
And look at where they are now. That could be you one day.
Raj looking for a shot.
And he makes
Gets
it
it.
straight through the middle hoop. It's like looking in a mirror with that height. He's like, yep, I can make that.
Yeah. I saw that quick first step. I know, yeah, he wants to shoot that, and he can shoot that.
Absolutely.
That's another one. So score should be tied up now.
Yes. Leadbeaters making a few more subs to their beaters. Two semi-fresh or refreshed beaters right now. Nicola returning to the field.
Probably what they need with Ashan and Sam Chittenden on as a beater pair. Sam having a career change.
Absolutely.
Usually chases. Now she's beating, and she's been exceptional.
Arguably the better position for her. Oh! Steal midair by Cooper. Dodges. Scores. Oh no, and he's injured someone. Cooper, how could you? I hope you say you're sorry. We know you will, because you're a good guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay. Oh, bit of state rivalry there,
No. I've got too much beef as it is.
Oh no.
I'm staying out of trouble.
Shall we air it?
You know what? Anyone can find me. Come catch me at the commentators. Come catch me with the camera crew. We all want the smoke. Amelia Matthews right next to me. She wants the smoke.
She's nodding her head.
Absolutely do not want the smoke. Thank you.
You will be fighting on my behalf, I'm sure.
Amelia, even though you have the camera in most of your view, how are you finding this match?
It's quite entertaining. It's quite close watching the back and forth, seeing quite a few fast breaks from both sides.
Like where it's not a huddle or whatever, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Amelia Matthews, stunning camera work. Always on top of it.
Absolutely. Straight over to those sub boxes. We got that brooms down called by I have no idea which team. I would hope one of them. Otherwise, it's just quite random.
I think it's an injury timeout, no? Like
Oh, it is.
doesn't-
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that
Just
Matt
back to the
Blissenden over there as well, holding the hat for the shade, doing his part?
He's always doing his part.
He always does his part. Coming back from the injury sub, it is going to be 30-40, and the tides have changed now into New South Wales' favour.
And if you're Victoria, you know, you just got to get a quick bucket here. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
fire back, play your game. They've been playing exceptional. So, even though New South Wales is up 1, I think Victoria do have the momentum right now.
Yes, 100%.
But that was a nice intercept there from Cooper.
Oh,
Led
it
to a
was
goal.
beautiful. Little did you know, 5'6" Cooper. He is a man of many talents.
5'6", five and a half, I think.
5'5.5". That half
that's
does
the
count.
accurate. Yeah, we all did measurements as per our player profiles. I'm pretty sure it was 5'5 and a half.
Yeah. I think his biggest competition when it comes to the field for Cooper, height-wise, would actually be Aaron Sabel.
True, but don't let Aaron's height fool you.
No,
his
absolutely
calves give him such a vertical.
Oh my
it's
God.
crazy.
When he jumps in that air, he gets a couple of backflips going. On God. Sam and Ashan chilling by their hoops. Ashan with the yellow bludger in hand, and Sam just wondering why she doesn't have it. Couple off broom from Victoria, one actually about to touch on as soon as the whistle blows, and one in New South Wales territory, having to make their way back over in the middle of the play.
Victoria, they look poised for some action right now. They're getting ready to set something up. New South Wales a bit scattered,
Yes.
not as cohesive. We'll see how quickly they get back.
How many of them are on field? So there's Cooper at the hoops, there's Raj by the keeper zone,
Yep.
Ashan and Sam by their own keeper zone. So that's 4.
And yeah, they look like one of them might be subbing. Oh no, they're going.
Yeah, so Liv just went off. I think that's Bella, sorry, that
Yeah,
has
Arabella
just...
Bar.
Yeah, Arabella Bar. Bit of a tongue twister there.
She's a shooter.
She is. New South Wales keeping it very, very tight. Communication high on the field. Sam
long
throwing-
pass out. Good distance. Yeah, great
Yes,
beat there.
well
Completely
done.
shut down the drive. Raj Kapoor on the fast break. Victoria do have one bludger.
Oh no!
And it is, yeah.
Raj been shut down.
they do
Victoria
use
looking
the
to go.
bludger.
Victoria halted in their tracks by New South Wales beaters. That's exactly what you want. As soon as the play changes hands, those beaters on your team just need to immediately halt that and let the rest of the team just gain it back.
And as a chaser, it's super frustrating when you finally pick up the quaffle, you look up, you see an open lane, but no, your beaters, the other team's beaters are there waiting.
Yes.
Oh, pass behind. It's
Oh,
good. It's
beautiful.
good. Jack Emerton with the alley. They slept on him.
They did. No broken ankles though, just slept on him. Ashan deflected, but losing his bludger in the process.
No goal.
Cooper going for the shot, misses and gets beat. Nicola having a run far off the pitch. Sayonara until she comes back on. Whistles blown, brooms down.
Yeah, just to collect the bludger.
Beautiful work by the refs. Got to applaud them for that.
New South Wales a bit panicked maybe, a bit rushed.
You reckon?
Just a little bit. Maybe they just gotta bring it back to what they know, calm and collected.
If you were New South Wales' coach right now, I have gone blank on his name, how would you be feeling and what would you be saying to your team right now with it being so close and if, like you said, feeling so rushed?
Look, I would be not worried yet, but I would be like, guys, let's turn the jets on. Let's get a couple more buckets. Let's be a comfortable lead for us heading into Snitch on pitch. In terms of what I would tell them, what I would get them to do that's actionable, I would say, slow pace up the court, but capitalize on the fast breaks. Like, really look for those. Push the pace.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Because I don't think they're matching Victoria's energy, which is surprising because it's the complete reverse from the first game. Some hoops action from Victoria and boom, another goal.
Raj taking his frustration out on the hoop, taking it off its stand.
Yeah.
You can hear Liz Schultz from over here at the camera and the microphone saying who's beat, keeping an eye on the bludger as a great AR does. Bella with the quaffle.
Arabella Bar sneaking behind.
Oh no, she is behind. That's on me. I'm terribly sorry. Ashan pushing in, getting that bludger to stick at the hoops, trying to distract and separate Victoria beaters. There's the move made by Sam, taking one out. Distracted, separating the beaters, making sure they don't know where they are.
Make a move here. Brendan with the ball, passes off.
Oh no!
Just a little bit too low for Ava. And Victoria will take the ball up, slowing it down. Yeah, New South Wales just got to get a stop here.
Yeah.
Just get a stop, set it up again. Like,
Especially
rinse and
now it's
repeat.
equalised, 50 apiece.
50 apiece. Who do you think has the advantage on Snitch on pitch?
Oh, that is actually a really good question. I guess it depends who they send out, but honestly, I'd say Victoria right now because Jacob Sutherland has just done the flag running position in the previous game, so his legs will probably be a bit tired from that, putting his body on the line from that as well. And also, like you said, New South Wales might seem a little bit frazzled right now, trying to just gain their positions where they are. I don't think they're going to be thinking too much about the snitch, and they're just going to go, oh, it's that time.
It's that time. Yeah, I imagine New South Wales will back their seekers, put trust in them,
Absolutely.
and leave it up to Jacob with a goal.
I don't think it was a goal because the
Oh,
hoop
sorry,
fell.
with an attempt, a goal attempt,
Yeah, there
just
we
low.
go.
Sorry, I'm so used to him hitting that on my face that I
Oh.
assumed it went in. But
Always on the receiving end of that goal.
yeah,
Yeah. In saying that though, with the Seekers as well, we have the famous yellow Power Ranger coming on as the flag runner. It's great to see. Power Rangers have been around for many, many years. They've had a couple of cast changes, and now we have one in our very own quadball community.
Yep.
Can this sport get any better?
Any Power Rangers out there, come down.
Absolutely.
Come play. We could use you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the Green Power Ranger.
Yes.
I am a fan.
Personally, I like the red one, only because I'm from Queensland, though.
I see.
Yeah.
Very fitting. And the score is 60-50. Is that what I'm saying? Or is it-
Quite possibly, unless it is the glare.
Yeah, I think Victoria are one up. They should be.
They are.
Yeah.
Jacob watching that pass over.
Yeah. Zale Briscoe active.
Oh.
Sniped.
Oh, Jacob
And his
retreating to that
arm.
keeper zone,
Yeah.
giving him that safety.
That arm on Zale needs to be studied.
Oh, yes.
Jacob cutting through.
Oh, my
lovely.
goodness.
In action, falling down, puts it through the little hoop. Victoria moving with some pace.
One man taking on a whole team of... Oh! Putting a little spin on that,
That's
getting
a
it just a bit
confidence
low.
play too, over Jacob.
Absolutely. It did get past him. It just wasn't high enough. That little bit higher and it would have gone in. New South Wales, had nothing to stop that.
I like that. Just test them a little bit, see if they react.
Yes, literally. That is a goal from
Yeah.
New South Wales. Did we see
Jacob
who scored?
Sutherland from the logo.
Oh. Shout out the push pod.
Yeah. Keen to see what they'll say about this weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Amelia Matthews with something to say.
Yeah, tune in to the AQCC, I think.
Oh, yep, the Asia Pacific Cup.
Yes, sir.
Asia Pacific,
Games
yeah.
on next week. Do you know anyone who'll be in attendance for that, Amelia?
I will be. A couple other really good players, like Benji, Giacomo.
Yep, I gotta book my flights, but I will be in attendance.
Oof. And that's taking place in Tokyo, Japan, if
Yeah.
I'm correct.
Yep. And Nathan Morton there with a beauty, fires back.
Saying you're not the only keeper with skills to pay the bills, Jacob.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we might have a little shooting match between Nathan and Jacob. Let's see.
Honestly, I think they could do it from keeper zone to keeper zone. And I would pay to watch that.
Yep. No.
No!
Well, he took it, but he missed it. Well,
He did.
Broom's down. We'll
That's
see
all
what
right,
they say.
though. He's recouped. He's put his broom down. He's listened to the refs.
Yeah.
And he's ready to fire again.
What do you think about these looks from Nathan and Jacob? Do we like the selection?
The looks from them. Honestly, I would prefer if they did a little bit of a blue steel. I think that would be their best bet right now.
I see.
Just
Yeah.
stunning
Stun
each
them.
other with them. Yeah. But other than that, I think they're both beautiful.
Yeah. So the green light is on. They should keep taking them.
Oh, absolutely. Except don't take on Luke Derrick, who has taken off his other shirt. He's not injured. He's finished resting, and he's back on the pitch for
He's
New South
back.
Wales.
Surprise appearance from Luke Derrick.
Absolutely. Although it seemed like he was trying to hide behind Jacob, which I don't understand why.
Oof.
We got a
Fakes.
beater standoff at halfway mark.
Yeah, pushing Victoria back a little bit.
Absolutely, and it's a 1v2 in that
Exactly,
situation,
yeah.
and that one does not have one. She's just keeping them both back out of the
Oh,
action.
Jacob plucks it out of the air, steps through.
Now Jacob's
Got
got to go
two
against those
bludgers.
beaters.
He's gonna go for it. And
He
gets
does!
it. Let's see how Victoria fires back.
Oh, hang on. Controversy. I think they might argue that was a beat before because Jacob did actually get beat, but was it in motion of his release before or after?
Yeah, I imagine it was motion. It looks pretty clean, but we'll see how the referees decide. They've got the best view.
Just like Nicola, I heard you're pretty good at lip reading, so what are the refs saying right now?
Well, their backs were facing me, so I didn't get a good look at the lips. It looks like it was good. There's no call on the play.
Yeah.
Hustle play from Brendan Briscoe. He's going to head back.
Luke holding the keeper line with that purple bludger.
Bella's got active feet, active hands. The pass out. Victoria have run this same play a couple times in a row now.
They have.
Carry, they've just lost their broom, but they're getting back on defense.
That's
Quick
all right.
recovery. Let's see what Victoria run here. They've got control.
They do.
I'd like to see them use it. 1.5ing. Okay, they're playing it safe.
Absolutely, and that's what you want right now, especially with Australian player Kelsey Collins going after him.
So fair.
But she is just taken out by Victoria. Luke Derrick
Yep.
paying the favour back to one of Victoria's chasers, helping Jacob run down the sideline into a hug and says, "Get out of my way."
I heard that contact from here. Quick
Oh,
pass, quick
absolutely
hands.
beautiful. Oh, and the keeper before the halfway line running down the field tried to
Nathan
trip him
Morton, He
out.
might have this, and he does.
He does.
Return. This is what I like to see. You get scored on, you pick it up, and you run, and you dunk it back.
Absolutely, and now with that power from Nathan just there, the quaffle went over halfway, so it took a little bit of time to recover. But Jacob's like, nah, I'm in your face.
And I like that from Jacob. You know, he's going to test them a little bit. Run it up, see how they react. If it's on, it's on. If it's not, takes it back.
Oh, Jacob seems to be retreating. Is this going to be their reset? Or was their reset already used?
I think they used the reset for that.
Yes. Max Brenner, the chocolate man, back in action.
Will he be hot chocolate or cold chocolate?
I'm thinking some white chocolate. Now. He's looking for an option right now. He doesn't
Harry,
know what to do.
We'll touch beat.
It's
He
a
is
little-
looking.
He is looking. It's
He's
a bit of a
warming up.
standoff. Doing a few windmills there.
Great pass.
Oh.
Pass to Brendy.
Going straight around.
Brendy looking to beat his defender.
Straight
Yep.
back
Bail
to
out pass to
Max.
Yeah. And it looks like New South Wales, they're confident in their ability to catch. They just,
And they're going to need that 18 minutes because the snitch is now on pitch.
yeah. They're just cruising.
And
Harry
who-
Jones active. Great play from Harry right there.
Oh,
And
beautiful
that leads to a
goal.
goal. Tied up though, beaters. New South Wales capitalize.
Score is pretty close. We can't actually see it right now. We do apologise, viewers. But it looks like, is that Raj coming on for New South Wales as the seeker?
Raj seeking?
Is that Raj?
No. Oh, it might be. Hang on.
It is?
It
is.
is.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And he did have a little taste seeking in Nations Cup.
Easy. And we've just gotten word that it is 90-80 to New South Wales.
Yeah.
Do we think New South Wales is going to focus on the snitch or focus on the quaffle with the beaters?
That is an interesting question. I actually don't know. Me personally, I would just be like, focus on the snitch, win the game.
Absolutely.
But New South Wales, they've got the confidence. They might just be like, let's get up. Let's get some points on the board.
And it looks like both teams are actually going for that snitch right now.
Okay.
New South Wales
Probably
taking
the
out
correct
Victoria
play.
straight away.
Nathan Morton, woo, a laser.
Raj just having a little bit of a tussle with the flag runner right now.
Yeah.
Victoria not really seeming to get close except for right now, and he's beat just as he gets there.
Yeah. No, Harry Jones is not letting anything through. Neither is Matty Moulton. They're
Exactly.
both gatekeeping this snitch right now.
They are, and they've got both sides on lock, so it doesn't matter if Victoria come from the left or the right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very, very tough one.
And, oh, Bianca Scalone with a little above the head through the hoop.
Oh, we've got a
And,
swap on the field.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh, that might not be legal.
I
though.
think it might have been impeding the snitch
Yeah.
movement there.
It was a bit blatant. But we'll let the refs make the call.
Absolutely. We're just commentators. We're going to let the refs do
Yeah,
their
I
jobs.
just
That's
know
what
what
they're
I
there
saw.
for.
Cooper a bit eager, potentially.
Absolutely. He got that goal earlier. He hurt someone. He says, look, I don't want to injure any more of your players. Let's just end it right here, right now.
Yeah. But, you know, there's some psychology there. You know, you get that taste, you know. You touch the tag, you lift it up,
That's it.
do it again.
We did see that in a couple of earlier games where one of the teams caught the snitch no good and said, screw it, I'm going for round 2, and does it almost immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will history repeat itself right here? Or is Cooper going to let us down?
There's some discussion.
There is. It's a pretty long discussion, and normally this means it might not be good.
Yeah. Historically, that does seem to be the case.
They've dispersed, and the refs are going over to Cooper, pleading his case.
Cooper, this might not be the battle to fight.
No. It looks like he's trying to do some wrap hand movements, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But it is no good. He's gone for
I mean,
round 2.
yeah. He might have just told them, yeah, not my cleanest catch.
Yeah, my bad, fam.
And yeah, back in play, just gonna tap on, get right back to
Absolutely.
it.
Victoria not able to get in. Cooper
I like
right
this
back in there.
activity from Cooper. He wants it.
Absolutely, he does. He's that's 2
And
times.
He might get it.
He's spinning around saying, "I did it, Mum. I did it, Dad."
That one might be good. I was watching the quaffle, but we'll see. Did you see it?
I did see it. I think it might be clean. Beautiful. No arm impediment. No nothing from here at
Lovely.
least.
Light work for Cooper then.
And what happened over with the quaffle while you were watching that?
Long pass out to Max, and he scooped it up, but not in time to score before the broom's down. And it looks like, yeah, catch is good.
That catch is good, and that takes it to 130 to
Yeah.
80.
What a game.
Oh,
honestly.
130 to 90. I stand corrected.
130-90. It was close.
It was 10 points difference or 1 goal difference before that snitch. So New South Wales, if they were really, really worried, they needed to get a couple more goals out there
Alright, keep filling, I'll grab someone.
before Victoria would have gone into overtime to try and
Yeah.
win. Now, Giacomo, the match is over. Everyone's saying congratulations. Who were the standout players that you think we should get over and say a few words?
Standout players, I think Luke Derrick, good pressure on the beating side of things. For the New South Wales players, again, Maddie Moulton, another beater,
Yep.
did her thing.
What about
Chase-
from Victoria?
From Victoria, yeah. I think Nathan started really strong.
Yep.
And then came back and kept it up. Who else? I think Nicola on the beating side of things. Like, just consistent, really,
Absolutely.
through and through. There was a pass out here. They had, sorry, I'm not great with the Victorian names, but they had, who was it? If I can peep it. I can't find
I can't
them.
either,
I'm so
no.
sorry. That wing player, you know who you are on
Yes.
that right hoop. You would catch it and make a move, and it looked really clean.
Absolutely.
Jack Emerson had a really good alley
Yes.
pass out to behind the hoops.
I think we might get Maddie Moulton over here, though, as well as Nathan, because like you said, they had some quite outstanding plays there, and it
were
would be
great.
quite interesting to hear what they have to say post the match.
Of course, yeah, they were great. Some hustle plays too from Brendy. Honestly, yeah, pretty consistent from both teams. I think what worked really well is that everyone got a lot of touches on the Victoria side.
Yeah.
They were passing it around a lot more cleanly, and that's probably due to the weather in terms of the first matchup.
Oh, absolutely. The weather makes such a huge difference here in Melbourne. We all know Melbourne gets all 4 seasons in one day. So
Yeah.
to go from it being with a downpour and everything wet and muddy to sun out, buns out, it's quite interesting how much that affects the gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. But this could very well be a finals matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna say it won't be because my team's got a little more to prove.
Oh, is that so? Bit of more New South Wales versus New South Wales action incoming, is there?
I believe so. You heard it here first, folks. New South Wales finals. But in the event that it isn't, I think Victoria will put up a great fight.
Oh, mate. And all 4 teams all around so far today have put in their absolute best efforts. Shout out to everybody. Win, lose, broken bones, concussions, whatever it may be. Everyone has put in 110% effort, and they so deserve to be here.
The only player that hasn't, I think, is Amelia. She's just sleeping.
I would tend to agree.
Wow. I'm actively being dissed on the
What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Look, to be fair, I am a reserve. I had some issues this morning with a mouth guard, so
Yep.
I went for a casual 3K run to get one.
Just
but
casual light
turned up
run.
right in time to support my team and absolutely get straight on that field and smash it.
In saying that though, if something hypothetically has to happen to Giacomo tonight, you might not be a reserve.
That would be a tragedy.
That would be. I've been told to watch my back many times today. So, and you know what? I would happily pass the torch.
Would you? You say that she is a worthy player?
A worthy successor, I would say. Yeah.
The change in beating career after this event might change that succession.
That's right. You can do it all. Utility.
Absolutely, and we've seen quite a few utilities. Sam Chittenden, once again, starting in that chaser position, now changing over into that beater role. Who else do we have that's been a bit of a utility? We have Sam Tanner from the Queensland Thunderbirds, who was originally a chaser as well, and then played a bit of that beating position today. Absolutely fantastic. Tried a little bit of it in the trainings and killed it, and it's proven today as well when he's been out there on that field.
They were great. They were notable. I think when I was playing against you guys especially, I had my eye out for them. 'Cause, yeah, they were gone.
Yes.
And yeah, you guys also have Aisha.
Yes.
A utility that I'm aware of.
Oh
but-
my god, the increase in talent in Aisha and all the UQ Dumblebees alone have been so admirable. They've been stealing players from every team in Queensland at the moment, and to have the majority of the Thunderbirds actually be UQ Dumblebees is absolutely insane. It's so impressive.
Yeah, that's a crazy talent that they have right there. I'm excited to see the future, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Another person with a change in roles is Nikki Redmond, going from a beater to a supporter. Shout out, shout out her ankle.
Yep, shout out the ankles. Yep, that's rough.
Yeah. It looks like both New South Wales Blue Tongues and Victoria Leadbeaters are still having their team chat right now.
And, you know, what's going on in the discussions here?
What's going on in the discussions?
How do these teams move forward? Because
Victoria keep their heads held high. Like, they put up such a fight there all the way to the end. Unfortunately, it did come down to just that better beater play to allow their seekers to get in and get that catch. And that's why Cooper managed to get in and do it twice.
yeah, there were flashes of brilliance that we're used to
100%.
from the tongues, but I do think they've got a lot to draw up on the board. I think that they could have left a little bit more out, especially at the start. I think they want to go in, execute their plan, and I think they could have pushed it.
Yes.
Especially first half of that game.
But in saying that, it does look like right now that New South Wales are a little bit lower on numbers than the rest of the teams here. They seem to have, just from what we can see right now, it might just be people getting blocked by the tall ones. Just they're lower in numbers. So maybe that is an indication as to why.
That, and, you know, we've got two teams. So
Yes.
they might
Spread
be spread
thin.
a little bit thin, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to come back over to Queensland, Raj, we're talking to you.
Let him know.
Yep. Shout out, Raj. We love that you've come back down here and you're living life, but we miss you. Come back to Queensland. Simon will play again if you decide to come back to Queensland. Josh will be very, very happy and take you out to dinner. Yeah.
But I would be devastated.
Giacomo would be devastated.
I don't know if my heart could take that.
Yeah. Doesn't actually look like they're coming over for their interviews. They said bugger the commentary.
They don't care about us.
To be fair, it was a hard-fought match.
That was really good. And I think, you know, Victoria should be pretty proud.
Oh,
Held their heads
absolutely.
high. Especially with, you know, the games that they played earlier.
Yeah.
They were fast-paced, they were tense, also pretty close.
Actually, what we might do is we might get Richard over here.
Richard!
Richard! Yeah!
Come on.
And then Maddie and Bella are going to come.
The American All-Star turned Australian drink chugger, whatever the words are for that. Come a little bit closer, mate. Come a little bit
on.
closer.
Give us your thoughts. How are you feeling?
You've reffed majority of the games today, have you not?
Yes.
Yeah. How were your expectations? Were they exceeded? Were they like, oh, they didn't really quite meet them? Tell us your thoughts.
No, overall, I thought today's been very competitive. I think overall it's been very clean. You know, you never want to give cards, but you got to adjudicate the game fairly. And
Did you want to give the cards on me or?
I never want to give cards to people. What are you talking about?
Okay.
But
I saw a little cheeky smile when you walked up to me.
no, it does bring that kind of personal relationship as well, because a bunch of wonderful people out here playing today. A lot of great sportsmen and sportsmanlike. And like you have to be professional on the field, but after you get off the field, it's usually wisecracking and sharing drinks together. So it's been a fantastic day overall.
And from that last game there, were there any standout players to yourself that really made you go, wow, that was an awesome play?
Play of the game. Give us the play of the game.
Play of the game. Well, unfortunately for y'all, I usually brain dump games after They all blend together. But,
Yeah.
I've seen quite a few amazing plays today. Just amazing talent on the field overall. You have a lot of players who are making these state shield teams, but also quite a few of them that are on the Australian national squad.
Yes.
So really putting their heart out in it. And quite a few of them who had just come back from Spain and still, like, week after week putting their nose to the grindstone. So it's very admirable to see them getting after it.
Sure.
And seeing yourself coming from America to Australia, do you see yourself changing over from being a head referee to playing in one of these teams for even next year's State Shield or for AQCC or even just the local interstate competitions?
So I love playing. Like I'm obviously getting older and want to keep my body fresh for well, I'm an old man if I'm not already an old man. But like when I'm not volunteering, I love playing. So when we have more or less these tournaments that aren't necessarily like a state shield level or an Australian national squad level, I usually get picked up as a mercenary and get to play for the teams. So I'm no stranger to playing with these guys, especially Jack here.
I love it. Yeah, we got that connection. Hey.
But nothing is off the table as far as playing. And in fact, I did try out for the Australian national squad. Didn't unfortunately make it. But it is what it is. Like you miss 100% of shots that you don't take.
That is true. Shout out Kobe.
I think that was MJ, but
It was actually Wayne Gretzky.
There we go.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's still within the realm of sports, and all that matters at the end of the day is you put everything on the field. Like you leave nothing, and then you just let the rest of the game play for itself and speak for itself. So.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, thank you for your time over here this afternoon. Hopefully you managed to go and get some shade or even a quite nice earned beverage.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of work.
Yes.
Rest up. That's the last game of the day, right?
That is the last
nice.
game for today, and we have, I think, 5 or 6 games tomorrow, so it's going to be quite interesting. We've got multiple pools going on. We're going to be battling out for State Shield title. Yeah. Are you going to be reffing most of those tomorrow as well, I would assume?
I would assume so, yes.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to a lot of competition. I'm looking forward to a lot of sportsmanship, and then I'll dish out cards if that's not the case.
You got the cards ready to go.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for your time this afternoon. Thank you for all your time throughout the day. Go and rest. You deserved it.
Appreciate you.
And it looks like we actually now have a couple of New South Wales players that have finally made their way over. Alrighty. So, Giacomo, these are your mates. Do you
My
want
mates.
to make them feel embarrassed, or do you want to make them feel good? What's a question you have for them?
Very careful with your answer,
I would like
Giacomo.
I would like to know how it felt in that second game, especially because you guys took it to them in the first one, and it looked like they were kind of pushing you guys a little bit.
They
were
were.
setting the tone, the pace.
That's early morning games for you.
Yeah,
Early
it's a
morning
good
games, for
point.
sure.
I
sure.
honestly, I love that sort of stuff. Like, I love when you really have to, like, your adrenaline spikes and you're like, oh my god, I really got to do something here.
Yeah.
I think that's like probably like the funnest games come out of that, because that's when you zone in and you've got like so much energy, so much hype, and that's, I don't know, I think that's when the team gets around each other a lot as well.
Yeah.
So I love that. Yeah,
What
it
were
felt good.
the conversations like in adapting? Because
good
they
question.
were ahead a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
What did you guys do to kind of minimize their impact on the game?
We
and enhance yours.
we basically were just like, they're bringing it, we have to start bringing it. Like, they put, I think, 8 solid tackles on us and we didn't do one. And I was just like, oh.
Would you say you underestimated them a little bit?
No, not in the slightest. Not even the slightest. I think it was a shock to our system because, it was one of the first games. We've been training against ourselves this whole entire time, and getting that kind of like us as a team going against another team, we don't know how they play, and then getting that shock like, oh, they're playing. I think it's a great feeling, and we knew coming in it wasn't going to be an easy game, but we didn't quite realize how much they were going to bring it, and I think that was great. Yeah, I really liked that.
I think the other thing as well is that we changed how long we were on as well. So I think before we were doing longer stints to give everyone more time to sort of get the feel for the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we felt like if we could do some harder sprints, get off, get the next line on, that really helps as well.
Yeah, totally. That's a great point.
Absolutely.
And yeah, moving forward, unless you got something that you want to bring up quickly.
Oh no, you go first.
I
You're
was just gonna
fine.
say, moving forward, Maddie, what's the strategy? You know, beta side of things. Are you happy with your partner, your pairs? You know, what do you want to see on the beta side of things?
I think it's not getting too drawn out because they all doing really well, especially with their lat chases, and I feel like we thought that was more of a threat, and when they came in for the drive, we weren't prepared for that.
Yeah.
So I think something that we're going to have to sort of keep an eye on.
I see.
Yeah, more communication I think as well with the beaters on that from the chasers because we're sitting there in our specific thing, and I think if we're talking to each other, we can be doubling up on like a real driving threat, or we can be doing all that sort of stuff. So I mean, I know it's said all of the time, but yeah, keeping those comms up, especially on defense, I think. Yeah.
Obviously, you guys are now going to possibly have the most games tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you had to give a word of advice to your fellow teammates or just some positive comment to them or even your coach, what would you guys say just from being here all today?
It's hype, I think, at the end of the day. Like, I know every single person in our team responds to that kind of like people getting really excited on the sideline, people getting excited in the game, chatting with each other. If someone's down, like bringing their head up, because no one plays well when they're feeling crappy. So I think that's probably the thing that's going to get us to places. Yeah.
I think everyone needs to trust their training, trust their talent, and just keep in mind that your mindset is everything. You can be running out there, running yourself ragged, but if you're not in the right mindset, then you're not going to be making those good decisions, and you won't be supporting your teammates.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, I mean, Blue Tongues, 4 straight wins, right? So you just gotta keep the cool,
That's it. I think keeping the cool as well. Like, as much as hype is great, I think also being like, okay, every single team here we respect immensely, like a ridiculous amount. And yeah, I think that can be a little nerve-wracking at times. Like, we'll be having our pre-game chat and we're sitting there like, okay, yeah, we've seen this. We've had a little gaze at this team. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what's exciting about this whole entire thing. Like, we know the game, we know it so well, we know how our friends play. We've got really no clue. I haven't seen a lot of these people for like a year, and people improve so much in a year. They get different strategies, different everything. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Who was your biggest competitor on the Victorian Leadbeaters that game? Who would you say brought out the most in you in that game?
Oh, that is so tough.
Honestly, it was really fun going against Oval. Oval, she was always on New South Wales state team. And she moved to Victoria. It's the first time we've actually played against her in quite a while.
Yeah, that was
So it was really fun going against her.
Yeah. I think I'd probably have to say that. I
No one,
honestly,
no one impressed you, Bella.
No, everyone impressed me. Everyone impressed me. I think, yeah, I don't know. The whole team, I feel like they really were a team. So it's kind of tough to pick out one person because it's a whole line coming at you, which I think is really impressive because that's tough to do.
Very mature of you.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, I did notice that that was one of the things that they did a lot better, Victoria, in that second game, was utilizing their key players and just, bringing everyone into the fold.
Yeah.
Beaters, Oval was, I noticed that too.
Yes.
Their beater game was a lot
my
better.
gosh,
Yeah.
No.
But yeah,
Do you have any more questions, Giacomo?
Nah, I'm just I'm just here to enjoy myself. I got no more questions.
I'll give you one last question before you guys go and chill out or whatever you're going to do. Because of those 4 straight wins today, are we expecting a social night for your own team tonight to celebrate that before the socials for everyone tomorrow?
No way. We're focused in.
Yeah, you're
we're
focused
focused. We're saving ourselves for tomorrow night.
Very
it's
nice.
gonna be huge.
Expect some early nights as well.
Yeah,
Early nights?
They better be.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, not to check back in on Sunday night. And
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be asking that same question. You'll know the answer.
Very nice. All right, ladies. Well, thank you very much for being here. We very much
very
appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
Go and rest up, recover, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
For real. Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So that was the ladder fix up for first and second place for tomorrow. I think it went quite well.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was.
I love these games. I love just the energy
Yes.
that they brought. It's always fun, especially because there's a lot to talk about. And both teams, they gave me a lot.
100%. Ooh, just got word from Hossie, 9 a.m. Victoria versus the Bottles. So tune in for that one. Same time, same place. Quad Ball 1, I believe it is. That's the scoring part, yep. And then also come back to this YouTube channel, subscribe if you're not already. If you don't subscribe, Giacomo will find out where you live and be very disappointed in you.
Victoria, bring it! I want the smoke. I want the chasers. I want the beaters. I want everything. I wasn't impressed. You can do better.
There we are. Well, that's been Giacomo. I've been Ethan. Thank you very much for being here, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.